Where's that ball?
Hey, balance it out!
Hey, come on!
Now you can't play with me!
That's all day! That's all you! Stay right here! Give me that! Shot! Way to grab it!
Hey, yo, right here!
You got it!
I see him!
Yeah! You want the smoke? You can't play with me!
I just can't stop. Come around! Give me that! Hey, yo, right here!
Shoot that, boy!
Hey, come to me! Hey, swing
I
it.
see him!
Way to bring it!
No, right here! Ball up! Stay there.
Oh, foul!
That's all you. Come on, man. Who got the ball? Hey. What's up?
Hey, yo, right here.
You got it.
Pressure him up!
Come around.
I see him.
Hey, yo.
Yo, right here.
Good boy. Good. No. Give me that.
I see him.
Oh, get on my man.
Shot!
Hey, right here. Hey, swing it.
Pressure him up!
Man is that? No. Shot. Come get it. Ah! Hey, who got ball?
Get on him, yo!
Hey, heads up.
Yo! Shots out!
Way to grab it.
Come get it!
Once I start, I just can't stop.
Ball. Come to me. No. Grab the board.
Who got ball?
You want this smoke?
got him. I got him.
Hey, yo, right here. Give me that. Hey.
Rip that. Go, go.
Shot.
Way to grab it. Knock it down.
I got yours.
Hey, yo,
I got
right
yours,
here,
baby.
I see him.
He got me.
Right there.
Get it. Get it. Come on, let's go.
Get him out. Get him out.
Hey, swing it.
Hey, come on, yo. Keep moving.
Shot. Shot. Way to grab it. Hey, balance it out. Stay there. It's all happening in Dallas, Texas. Here at American Airlines Center, the Hawks taking on the Mavericks. For the Atlanta Hawks, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Mavs, Hawks. Tip-off coming right up. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Griffin in at the 3. And for Dallas, at forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Powell in at center. Brent, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
Murray outside. There's the pass to Griffin. Just 3 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. They get it again. Here's Capella. And at last they get one to fall.
Kind of activity there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Over Young. And it's Doncic missing. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3.
Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And that one's good. Griffin.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
That one a little long. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion.
Hardaway with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Murray looking around. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside. Scores the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
"19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green against Bogdanovich. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks on top, up 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Mavericks trailed by 3. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Okongwu is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And so he hits both. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Outside Holiday. Passes to Okongwu. Kaminsky against Wood. Kaminsky misses. The Mavericks trailing.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Doncic gets to Green. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Holiday.
2 minutes.
Back to Holiday. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Christian Wood. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Green. And Dinwiddie's subbed in for Doncic. The Hawks leading. Griffin looking it over. Dinwiddie against Young from 12 feet out. And he drops that one in.
And Trae just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. Back to Hardaway. The shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Mavericks with possession here, following the bucket by the Hawks. Kleber against Capella. The pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Now Hardaway. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Young. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Looking at the Hawks, Kenny, how'd you see it?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Mavericks trail by 5.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to...
Kevin, it seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And so he makes both from the line. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Now, here's Doncic after Clint Capella's miss. Doncic passes to Hardaway. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got his second basket.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Passes it to Finney Smith. Doncic with it, defended by Young. Unloads. Doncic, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Outside Griffin. Back to Young. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Atlanta. Johnson. And there it is for him.
Jalen Johnson.
Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Dinwiddie kicks to Doncic. Pass to Powell. Clock at 6. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Griffin.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Hardaway with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Wood, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Griffin. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Young against Doncic. Okongwu dishes to Young. Doncic with the steal. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Young looking it over. And Bogdanovich now top the key. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Your Mavericks.
Hawks on top.
11.
They're up by 5. And fourth
16.
quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. DeJounte Murray is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin in at the small forward. That one falls.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now Hardaway. From outside the arc. Rebound by Murray.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
At the line for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr. At the line for 2.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Atlanta. 6-point game. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the miss by Murray. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And there's the pass to Kleba. Out to Hardaway. Rebounded by the Hawks. Griffin with it. Hardaway picks him up. Wide open look here for Murray. Offensive rebound. And he drops it in from the low post. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Hardaway against Griffin. Dinwiddie wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Murray. Passes it to Okongwu. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Griffin. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Atlanta.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, it felt like they were